Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Jewel and Arit here
Hello.
from the Essetino Weekly Mastermind, and welcome to episode number 132.
Yes, welcome everybody to another Thursday live stream. Happy to have you here. I'm Orit and this is Jewel, if you don't know, and we're founders of Essetino Media, where we help you create profitable content so you can make more money doing what you love, putting your message out there, putting your passion out there, and building a community around it, and also an income, right? Because we like that part too. So we welcome you here to another live stream, and we host these every Thursday to hang out with you, conversate with you, get to know what you're working on, and of course, sharing your wins. That's how it all starts.
Yeah, and sorry for the glitchiness. It's like literally
Yeah.
sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and it's a hit or miss thing. And I could see that it was totally glitching out. So it was an extra long intro there.
Yeah, I think it was more than 60 seconds.
I think it was like 90 seconds. It like stretched it out.
Yes, it's the worst when you're listening to a song and it keeps stopping and starting in the middle. So
yeah, we apologize for that.
Yeah.
But anyways, yes, Arit is back and I'm feeling so much better. Last week I did the show myself and I had like a sore throat thing happening. I was getting over a sickness, but that's like completely gone now. I'm completely healed. Woohoo! All right, well, as you guys are coming onto the stream here, you guys know that we like to start off with the wins. We like to say, how was your week? Share a win for the week. It teaches your brain and you to focus on what did I do? What did go well, right? Because we have a tendency to go on the other side, go on the negative, how it's not working, right?
Right.
But we want to flip that on Thursdays here at 6 p.m. PST. You're going to think of something good.
Right. So share your wins with us, guys. Put it in the comments. What's something you're proud of achieving this past week? What's something you got done, a milestone that you hit, just something really cool that happened in your day? Please do let us know and share it with everybody.
And as you guys are doing that, you might be wondering, this here was supposed to be
the blur.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a cool, prop piece. It's not really showing up here on the live stream. Perhaps in like actual recorded video, it'll show up a lot better. But we'll just show you guys. It is a pixel clock, and you can sort of kind of see it if I tilt it around.
Yeah, it has like the YouTube play button icon over here, and then the subscriber count.
So this is called, I specifically got this to have it be a subscriber count. I've always seen there's one product out there that is quite expensive and it's a little bit older, and I was waiting for it to update or go down in price, but it never really did. And then finally this product came out. I will say, before everyone says, what is that? That looks so cool. I have done the legwork and I've tested this out, and this is a pain in the ass, okay? So I bought this from a website called Ulanzi, and it's one of those Asian product sites. And I thought, for $50 or whatever, I'll get this. It looks cool. When you can get it to work, it looks cool. And it's like, a sub count that shows on there. But let me tell you, it was a pain to try and get this connected. The instructions were all in Chinese, and I basically had to do a lot of time and energy to figure this one out. So it's cool if you can have the energy to figure it out. And another thing you have to get is you have to connect your YouTube account, and you have to get a Google API key, which that's a whole nother thing to try and get that. So
there won't be a video on this.
I will be doing a video on this because I do think when you get to the finish line, which is this, it looks cool, but there's a lot of headache that goes through it.
If you're willing to put up with all the tech, which we help you with anyways, right? We'll show you if you have decided to do a step-by-step tutorial in the end, and that's something we'll we'll definitely put out on the channel. But yeah, it's a live count. Pretty cool.
Yeah. So we'll just, if you see a blur in the background, that's what that is. All right. Let's say hello to some people. We've got Lisa in the house. Hey,
Hi,
Lisa.
Hello. Good to see you on here. You're sticking with us this evening. Love it. And we have Liat. Happy birthday,
Liat. How's
so good?
Yeah. What's the age you are turning? And I hope you had a really great day today.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have Timothy. Hello.
Timothy's in the house. Hey, Timothy, how's it going?
And Cheeks
of Product Patrol.
What movie are you guys watching?
I was just going to say that. And happy to see you back. Yeah, I haven't seen Arit back in a couple of episodes here.
Yes. Happy to be back. And we have Monica. I love that you signed your name Monica because you know we'll need that help. You're awesome. Thank you.
And whoa, right off the bat here, within the first 10 minutes.
Timothy, thank you so much.
Thank you for the super sticker right off the bat. Thank you. Appreciate it so much. And
you're awesome.
Thanks for checking in to see if I was feeling better. You messaged me and said, are you all healed? And it's really, it's a really nice gesture that people want to wish you well when you're sick and think about you and give you positive healing vibes.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you always for your support, Timothy.
Yes, I'm feeling way better.
And we have Roland. Hello, Roland.
Hey, Roland, how's it going? Do you like that subscribe clock? It's really cool, but really annoying to set up.
Okay, win from Timothy. Started selling my oil paintings and increased art sales by 55%.
Wow, that's amazing.
Incredible. Oh, Timothy, you're just on a roll, really.
Yes.
Like in different areas of your business as well. So that's amazing.
You've connected to like the entrepreneurial side.
Yes.
Which I find that a lot of artists have a hard time doing. I don't know why it is that way. But I find a lot of artists have this difficulty bridging the gap of being an artist and then being an entrepreneur at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And some people don't want to do it at all. They're like, I'm an artist.
Yeah, it's tough to wear both hats.
You can't complain
but
you're not making sales.
Yeah, you need it. Yeah, exactly. What did you do to start selling your oil paintings? Is it just that you started talking about it more, putting the link in your descriptions, or doing something else maybe?
Yeah, share with us.
Share it with us in the comments. Yes.
And this episode is called The Marketing Experiment because we are going to be sharing with you a couple of new things, a new episodic series, and preview of the first episode live.
All right, we have Tracy. Hello, Tracy.
Hey, Tracy, how's it going?
And Suzanne is also sharing a win.
Ooh,
awesome.
Okay,
I completed a 10-day silent retreat. Very cool. I've never done one of those before. And it's literally for 10 days. Like 10 days straight.
I think so.
And emerged, she says, and I emerged with a new life vision / project for the next 5 years. Yes, congrats to Timothy. Wow, that's amazing.
That's trippy to think that, and this is what I'm thinking happened, is you went on this retreat and you didn't speak for 10 days. That's what I'm thinking that a silent retreat is.
So do they give you certain activities or things to think about? Like, I know you're silent, but are you being is it active engagement with your mind and your thoughts and that sort of thing, or certain goals? I'd love to hear more about that.
That is correct, lol. And
wow.
Also, what if like you're by yourself and then you like whisper to yourself, or because you want to hear a sound or something?
No, that doesn't count.
I don't know, like
whisper to yourself.
I have no idea what that is even like, but when I did a juice cleanse, you really take for granted chewing food. And like when you do, you just have like liquids and stuff, and you're just drinking from a straw the whole time. You really just miss taking a spoonful of something or biting or something. And I would imagine that that would be very difficult.
Yeah, I mean, something that comes so like it's like an unconscious habit, right? To talk, to speak, to react, to
Mhm.
say certain things, like even as you're just experiencing things in your day to day. So I wonder if, it's a retreat, a silent retreat, but if some people accidentally
Like
say
laugh
something,
or something.
yeah, or laugh.
Because that would be me. I would just burst out laughing or
There
something.
has to be laughter.
The sub clock is a cool idea. Yes, the concept is very cool. I'm waiting for a company to lock it in with the idea and just have it be easy.
The sub clock needs to be easy.
Yeah. People are saying congratulations.
Very cool wins. And Suzanne, that's an incredible something, like that's quite an accomplishment to reach. Was that here? Did that happen here? I know you go traveling a lot, so let us know. Jojo
in the house.
Hello.
And people are saying happy birthday to Liette.
Nice. Roland says he's not in the mood to figure out the clock.
My plate is, yeah.
It took quite a bit of time.
So initially, I was supposed to film an unboxing for this clock. I was supposed to just take it out of the box, unbox it, and then like figure it out and connect it. But within the first few moments of actually taking it out, you realize that everything is in Chinese, and I have a hired videographer, and he's on the hour, right? And the first 20 minutes was just me trying to figure out how do I get this to connect. And it's a very new product right now. They just released it like in November or December. And so there's not a lot of tutorials or videos. And so I figured it out, and I figured if I create a tutorial on how to actually do this, because there's a little bit of quirks that I figured out with it, probably would get a bunch of views and people thanking me.
All right, and Timothy said, I started to post them on my Facebook and Instagram feeds.
Wow, that's so cool.
Just being more out there with what it is that you offer and what you're selling. I love that you have come past that point of like sharing your stuff. You just putting it out there more. That's awesome.
This is a cool comment. Read that.
Went to a psychic fair on the weekend and was told I need to unleash more creativity.
Ooh, that's cool.
Got me more motivated to work harder on my channel. That's very cool. That's a cool insight to come out with.
Yeah.
From the psychic fair.
That's cool.
So what is that like? Did that manifest into something else, Tracy? Did you come out of that with a specific idea for your channel? Or tell me more. I love this kind of stuff.
Suzanne's saying it happens all the time. People talk to themselves, but you're not supposed to. It's a trip for sure. Inward journey. Yeah, I bet I would probably just like want to whisper a word or something to myself. Cool. Roland says silence, I'd be lonely. Yeah, it must be like a really crazy trip to go on.
You're left with your thoughts. But that's amazing that you came out of it with like a specific vision for where you want to go in the next few years, Suzanne.
All right. And Timothy says probably a good idea for Social Blade to make the clock. Yeah, that would be a good idea for them, because they're all about the metrics and numbers, even though I find that they are quite off whenever they estimate things in terms of monetization and what people are making.
Like the what the channel's worth, right?
What the channel's making.
What the channel,
their estimations are usually quite off.
Because I know there's other sites that say like, what's this brand worth or this channel worth?
I'm not sure if they do
the value of the channel.
Maybe they do.
Yes, Suzanne, definitely film a video about it, because there's a lot of people like me who want to hear more about that, right? What was your experience like? Why did you decide to do a silent retreat? What was the whole catalyst or the reason for it? And what did you come out of it with? Was it what you expected? All these things, like these are all could be in one video or separate video topics.
Yeah, I think first one would be like I did a 10-day silent retreat, and then just go off and be like, this is what it was like, what happened, you went through it, this and that. And then you could do another video and be like, 10 things or 10 things I learned from being in a 10-day silent retreat. And then you could also do another video on I lost my train of thought. It was about, there's so many video ideas that were emerging.
Just from this one event.
Or going to a silent retreat, here's how to prepare or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, going before, and then like what to expect, silent retreat, what to expect. These are all videos that you can do.
I just imagine Suzanne like vigorously writing these ideas down. And if you're not, that's cool too. No pressure.
The cool thing is you literally just need to, like, for that, here's my experience, just say how it went for you.
Yeah.
That's why I love those kind of videos, because you just have to be like, I liked it, I didn't like it.
Yeah, as if you're literally like sitting in a coffee shop with a friend and they're asking you these questions about what it was like. Every single one of those questions is a video. It's a separate video.
Mm-hmm.
Or a short too. You could do that too, Suzanne. I know we talked about shorts, and you just, it's easier to just throw up a short on your channel.
Mm-hmm. We've got Phil in the house. Hey Phil,
Hi,
how's
Phil.
it going? Yes, 2 a.m. Phil, as he's nicknamed.
Awesome.
All right, so let's get into the topic here. This is entitled The Marketing Experiment. And remember a while back, I was saying that I want to create like an episodic series about us trying out different marketing techniques that may or may not be common, or maybe we think of them, and just put it in an episodic series. I think that would be a good one for our channel specifically, because it is about, creating profitable content, and we are about marketing, and we use YouTube and things like that. Yeah. So I wanted to create this kind of like show, right? And I haven't started it because I was wanting a name for the show and it never came to me. And I wanted it to pop up in my head. And then finally I asked Jasper, which is this AI. It's an AI software that we have. And
it's like ChatGPT, but that's the more commonly known one.
Yeah, this is a paid version, and I just asked it. I said, I didn't go, hey Jasper. I just went, what is a good podcast name? Arit had suggested saying podcast.
Yeah.
What is a good podcast name for a show about doing marketing experiments and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And it came out with a bunch of cool ones. And the one that stuck out to me was the Marketing Experimentors. So I think I'm going to be going with that. It's not too crazy revolutionary of a name like Essetino or anything like that.
Yeah,
but
it's not a separate brand. It's just a series.
I wanted the name to know what it is exactly.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the Marketing Experimentors.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. So I thought that's going to be the name of the new episode that we're going to be doing, trying out different things. And we wanted to share with you, sneak peek, episode 1 of our first actual experiment. And these are some things I literally made this one up, and I want to share it with you guys. So this was the first one. This right here. And you might be wondering, what is that?
And some of you might recognize it.
Yeah, and some of you might know what this is. Right? So this is a box of chocolates. And you might be thinking, revolutionary, Jewel, you gave a box of chocolates to people. Well, there was a lot more thinking involved with this whole operation here. So way back even in the summertime, I was thinking, I want to send out some chocolates to our, people that watch us, clients specifically, and I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens when I send out totally custom chocolates and a card, a handwritten card, and this is like mailed to you in physical form, right? Instead of like, a digital gift card or anything like that.
Going old school.
We wanted to go old school because
Yeah.
when people go digital, some of the old school stuff still works.
Yeah.
And so, because it's Christmas time, right? And you always think, like everybody always gives box of chocolates during Christmas time and things like that. And that's common, right? But where we wanted to stand out was the quality of the chocolate. So this is by Purdy's Chocolates, and they are a better brand than, let's say, those chocolates you get like at Walmart or something, or like a Turtles, or I forgot the black box Pot of Gold or anything like that. Like, this is much better than that. And so when we were doing research to find this, we wanted to find a chocolate company that did do custom chocolates, in that we could brand them with our company name. And here's another thing. So if you've received one of these, you received it in the new year. You received it likely after January 15th. And there was a very intentional purpose for that. So a lot of people, when we were getting these chocolates, they were saying, give the chocolates during Christmas time. Give them during Christmas time. Oh, you're too late. Give them during Christmas time. Mm-hmm. But I'm like thinking in my head, everyone always gives it during Christmas time, and it's going to get all mulched in with everybody else. So I actually wanted to be unexpected and send this out in the new year when everybody has already settled from the holidays and they're already focusing on the new year, that this would arrive at that time. And that was like, it was a really cool experience. We ordered these chocolates from Purdy's, and Arit designed this.
Yeah, so this is the sleeve. Basically, Purdy's allows you to customize. They have certain templates and everything on their website that you can just easily choose, and then they put your logo or your company name on them. But I didn't like any of them, so I was like, I can design something better. So they gave you basically a template in Photoshop, and just made it all for the brand colors of Essetino, made sure the messaging was on there, and a little message on the back, which ended up being on the bottom of the chocolate box. Here's to more sweet adventures in 2023. So,
and even the
sides, yeah. Everything was thought of in advance. And I think the main thing is that, our clients and, some of you who received it, you weren't expecting it. And that was the whole point, is that you don't expect it. And it's just so much more meaningful and valuable that way when you receive something like that.
Mm-hmm. And here's a cool thing, okay? Purdy's reached out to us like last week, and the person in charge of the website and branding and whatever, they said that they want to photograph our chocolates. They saw our design, and they want to photograph this design and use it as inspiration on their Purdy's corporate side of their website, so that other people can brand them better, because the ones that they were showing were pretty generic, and like she was saying, like she loved our design, and we were like so blown away. And I was like, yes, please do put it on your website. So that would be really cool when it shows up.
And in terms of like results and what came out of this, besides that, we did have a few clients reach out to us and start up a new conversation or book like a new coaching session with us or a new design project. So it did actually start up some new things. But keep in mind, it's not like new clients, right? It's already an existing client base, but it's like the fact that you're nurturing your existing clients and people that have already given you money. They already see the value in doing business with you.
We got some amazing messages, like mind-blowing messages were, we made people's day. Some people were like, said they felt so special when they received it, and they're like, they love chocolates. And even people were, they recognized that it was a high quality chocolate, which is what we wanted, right? We wanted people to see that, you know, this is like a really nice box of chocolates. And the one client titled high-end chocolates, like they like to put that in the title of the email when they were thanking us. And it was, you know, we wanted that effect, right? Because we don't want to just get like a really cheap box of chocolates.
And also just, you know, people posting online
Yes.
on their walls and tagging us. It's very picturesque, right? You want to take a photo of this.
And this was the card, the handmade card.
And some people would open the box and show the chocolates, and, you know,
very intentional on doing the handmade card. I did not want to do a purchase card. A very simple card. It's not like anything really crazy. And we did use the Shaquille O'Neal printer. And I just went on
Shaq does it again.
Yeah, went on our Adobe stock subscription, typed in like purple neon. This came up, and I was like, oh, that's a cool photo. So I literally just like printed it out, put it on here, right? Got a gold pen from the dollar store. And then we went and we wrote, you know, messages, right? Messages to our clients and people. And we really put time and effort into it, into each one. And it did say, I will say this took a long time, but it was so worth it. So worth it with the messages that we received, the business that we have received, and the messages, business, and the exposure.
Yeah.
The free marketing that we pretty much got because people were posting it, just taking pictures of it and posting it.
And possibly free marketing from Purdy's.
Yeah.
We're still in the talks on email with that. But yeah, pretty cool opportunities that came out of it.
Yeah, so it was very intentional, very purposeful. Wanted to show people that, you know, we value them as a client. So we got a really nice box of chocolates, handwritten touch, purposely sending them after Christmas because everybody's getting stuff during Christmas and it's just going to get, you know, logged in with everybody else. So made the very intentional decision to have it sent in the new year because people aren't sending it in the new year. And even the packaging, even the bubble wrap that it came in, it was black. And because you don't usually see, it's usually white or it's yellow. You're not going to see, you don't usually see like a black bubble wrap mailer. So everything was extremely intentional. And it was a success. And that is going to be like in the first episode. I'm really going to go into more detail and explain more about it. But it was a success. I would say it was a total success.
And I mean, you like, if this is a cool idea that interests you, you don't have to go all out like with, you know, the kind of level of detail that we did. So many people nowadays just really appreciate a handwritten note, you know, just because we are such a online, inundated with information kind of society, right? So to receive a letter, like most people don't normally receive a letter. Usually it's bills, right? But just to receive something like that is so personable, and it also keeps you top of mind with whatever it is that you're working on. We actually put our business cards in here too. You know, nothing in the letter itself like promoted anything at all. They were just all personal letters. Encouraging notes, that kind of thing.
It was dependent on each
person,
each client,
each one's
person.
Custom. But then we just threw in a card there, just in case they wanted to get in touch, check out our YouTube channel, you know. So you can do the same thing for your business.
Let's hit up the comments here. I recognize that. Yeah, it was a nice gift to receive in the mail. It was so cool to send out for us. Like I had a lot of fun preparing these. It did take a long time, but it was totally worth it.
Absolutely.
Timothy says the female word noun for aviator is
Ooh,
aviatrix.
I did not
How
know
about
that.
the marketing experimentrix?
That
Whoa.
sounds cool. I like this.
Interesting.
Experiment.
I will mull that over. I will let that seep in when I sleep, and let's see how I think about it tomorrow.
I like it, Timothy. Also, I didn't know that there's a female noun for aviator. Like that was also mind blowing. So thank you for sharing that.
Phil says, "Oh, you were sick. You were sick for.
Oh, no.
You spent the
Out
week
of action for 7 days.
You spent the week sick. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that was me earlier.
Glad to hear you're feeling better, Phil. Yeah, there's definitely something that was going around in the past few weeks.
Yeah,
like so many people I knew were sick.
Suzanne loves the name suggestion, and here the packaging was very beautiful. Thank you.
Have a good night, Lisa.
Yeah, good night, Lisa. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
And we've got here
hello,
Abdullahi.
Hello,
Where are you watching from?
Hopefully we're not butchering your name. Wow, jewelry, that's great news about Purdy's. I also love the chocolates. Timothy. Sorry, I keep calling you Tim.
And you never know what could come out of this. Like, look, we ordered these chocolates from the Purdy's chocolatier, and then they want to photograph our chocolates and put it on their website. Like,
yeah,
that's amazing. If it goes on their website, it's like free marketing, and businesses are going to be ordering chocolates on there.
Yeah,
that's going to be really cool.
I think I need another week indoors and should be good to go. That's good to hear, Phil.
Thanks, Roland.
And Suzanne, no problem. You got to go too. Have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you on here.
Phil enjoyed the chocolates as well.
Nice.
I have to go too. No worries. Okay. Yeah. So how did we get people's addresses, right? We actually, for the most part, we didn't ask for an address unless because you guys, if any of you had ever purchased from us, like through an invoice, then we likely had your address, and we just went off of that, hoping that it would reach you. And so far there was only one that came back.
Yeah.
And we just, we were kind of hoping that nobody moved because then it would just we
wanted it to be a surprise rather than ask for the address.
But there was a couple people that I did have to ask for addresses. All right.
What we have here?
Shout out. One referral away. Thank you for the candy and the card and the business cards. Whoa, shout out.
Thank you.
And we got a $10 donation. Thank you so much, Rick. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Rick. That's awesome. Buy that domain, the Experimentrix one? Is that
I don't know if it's going to be its own domain. It's going to be like its own YouTube videos within the channel, like episodes.
Its own series.
Yeah.
Its own playlist.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Yeah.
Awesome. I did the same when mailing out stickers for my Side Rider channel. Yes, you did. Personal letter with fun stickers I bought at the dollar store. I received a great response from viewers.
Yeah. Sometimes going old school is new school. Because people are going over there in that direction, and then you forget about physically writing a letter, right?
Yeah.
It was actually a nephew, and he saw my handwriting, and then handwriting, right? Like not just like writing script. And then he's like, "Oh, you know how to handwrite?" And I'm like, "Yeah, don't you?" And then he's like, "Oh no, I don't know how to do that." And he was saying like they don't really teach it anymore, and he had a friend that could do it, and it was so crazy they could handwrite, and
it was cool to handwrite.
Yeah,
and
he was blown away, and I don't think they are teaching it.
Yeah, I remember I'd have those lined, what do you call notebooks, and you'd have to do the cursive handwriting.
Yeah,
in
cursive.
The lines,
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
that takes me back.
Oh, we saw that one already. Yes, Rick Silva of One Referral Away. That's awesome. If you guys are interested in checking out his channel, he talks about how, you're one referral away from getting a deal done, getting a client, making a sale. And there's difference between like referrals and leads.
It's always like what going back to what you said about like sometimes old school is new school. It's that image of the fish going all in one direction, right? But then there's one fish going in the opposite direction. Whatever is not common in your industry in terms of how people communicate or connect or follow up or do business or onboarding a client, like when you think of all those separate processes, whatever you can do to go above and beyond and do something different that other people don't do, that's going to make you really stand out. And people will remember you for those things. There's countless of stories of businesses that, like, when they first started, they were very much like high touch and followed up with all their clients, got on a call with them, like the old school stuff, right? So it all works. It all works to your favor.
Thanks so much, Rick. Appreciate the super sticker. Or no, sorry, super chat. I'm getting, there's so many now. Camtasia Queen.
She is the Camtasia Queen.
Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people find me through the Camtasia videos.
People love getting positive mail, like postcards. Yeah. It's not that common anymore. So it's quite a treat when you receive something like that in the mail. Yeah. Literally.
And treat. This one right here, there's something called lumpy mail. If an envelope has something in it, people will always open it. Yes, for sure. This one for sure was a big lumpy mail.
It was very lumpy. Yeah.
Timothy's asking, do you get together with friends and family to brainstorm new ideas for your business?
Not necessarily with friends and family. No.
Yeah.
Because you want to do that kind of thing with other, we typically do it with other entrepreneurs. People kind of understand our world and what we're working on. Not typically with friends and family.
Because they kind of don't understand what we're doing, and we're so in online that they're kind of like, we're in two different worlds. And so when we kind of like hang out, when I hang out with my friends and family, even my sister doesn't really know like she wouldn't even know how to do a live stream or what's really happening here, like,
yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, it's they might suggest things for sure, but in terms of like making an effort to talk business, probably not.
Yeah. We do these kind of brainstorms either with each other, or sometimes like you want to get outside of the usual headspace. So you talk to other entrepreneurs as well, right?
Leads versus referrals. Yes. Old school. Timothy just subscribed to your channel, so you got a new subscriber there. And Phil says, thoughtful people are not common in my experience. You two have some special qualities. Thank you, Phil.
That's nice.
Your message that you sent after you got your package was amazing. Yeah. I screenshotted every message that anyone sent, when they received it. I saved all of them because it was worth all the time. Like, it took a long time to do all this for real. And like, we actually went to the chocolate factory to pick it up, and because they're here in Vancouver, they're across Canada and they're known. But when we picked them up, it was like a crazy chocolate factory. They like opened the gate to this warehouse, and there's like everybody in hairnets and like,
I know, they're just running or like ants, packaging things. It was like, ooh, I'd love to take a tour of the factory sometime, if they even do that. I don't know if they do, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was like Charlie's Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
And they were like individually placing. I saw someone like with gloves and a hairnet and like everything, and they're just like placing the chocolate.
And even I'm sure you guys noticed, like for those of you who did receive this, there's like a little card in there that says who it's packaged by.
Yeah.
I thought that was really
It's
sweet.
like a real person.
Yeah, I didn't even know they included that until we opened one of the boxes to enjoy the chocolates because they're so good.
I found your I found you from the Camtasia videos. I watched all of them before I reached out to you. Yes. You did tell me you watched all of the Camtasia videos.
There's a lot of them, Rick.
Yes, there's like
wow.
I think over 100.
That is amazing. I used to get a CD each month from a marketer, and he always put stickers on the envelope or write happy birthday, even if it wasn't my birthday.
I don't know how I feel about the
That's
happy
funny.
birthday.
Well, it depends. Like, I'm guessing this marketer has like a sense of humor, and that's, you know, if you already know that this person has that kind of a personality and they're just being funny, then it's you know, it's part of who they are.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What's this word?
Anomaly?
Oh. You don't Timothy, you're saying like all these new words that you don't typically see.
Timothy is saying we're basically one of
rare.
a kind. Yeah, it's rare.
What's this word? I'm just being real. Like I didn't even know it.
Thank you, Timothy.
Way over 100 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday, Roland.
So yeah, there you guys have it. Just a little sneak peek into one of the first little marketing experiments that we did, and we'll be doing many more.
Yeah,
that'll be really interesting to see.
In the video, I will go into more detail about things, and if you want to, like, you know, I want to create this video for people that want to take notes and like actually do this for themselves, because honestly, it was a total success. And I'm going to share the screenshots of people sharing it, the numbers of, you know, what we got business-wise out of it. And it will be the first episode of the new series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. How much is Camtasia? Timothy is asking.
There's two different prices. There's one for PC users, and then there's one for Mac. I think Mac is cheaper. Mac is $199.
Mac is cheaper. How come they get it?
I don't know. Mac is, I think, $199 US, and then PC is, I think, $299. And you get if you get the software and then you get the upgrades, so it's like you pay for the software and then it's $60 a year, like, and you get support and stuff, and you get the free new version. You get the new version every year, because every year they make a point to release. So they're going to release a 2023, and because we pay our annual $60, then it becomes free. Or, well, not really free, but we paid like $60 for it. Yeah. And I've been using it since 2010. So and that's pretty much all I've been using up until this point. There was a point where I was using Sony Vegas to do some rewind effect, but now that
did you like using Sony Vegas?
No, it was confusing. I felt it was not necessary. Obviously, it's like for what we do on YouTube, the craziness of Final Cut Pro and Adobe and all that, it's not necessary. It's nice, but I felt I didn't need to use my brain power for that.
And most of the people who we cater to, you know, just content creators, people who are experts in their field, who want to teach something, they're not like necessarily tech savvy or know or want to get all technical with the video editing side of things. So Camtasia is really perfect for that. It's just making it super easy. And they say in their marketing as well, like they cater it to like people in the education space.
Yeah.
Because it's just so, I haven't really seen, like, would you say any software has come out that's kind of rivaled with Camtasia? I don't know if I don't know. I don't really
do much searching in it. I just know that I like it. I use it. It works. I don't need to. At one point in 2014 or 15, I was like, oh, I should probably learn Adobe. I don't even know what it's called. The one from Adobe.
Premiere.
Oh yeah, Pro or Final Cut. and I actually downloaded it and tried it out. And to me, it like I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy the convolutedness of it.
Mm-hmm.
And for what I needed to do for the channel, it wasn't necessary. But I mean, if you like it and you know how to use it, then it's all good, right? But I have converted a lot of people from Final Cut and Adobe to Camtasia. Like a lot, because they think that they need the craziness. And then I'm like, oh yeah, just do it. Like my videos look just like theirs, but and theirs took way longer to edit
they were
and
spending
figure out
so much more time.
And so some of our YouTube coaching clients have switched over to Camtasia.
Yeah, just that's what we're all about here, right? Simplify.
Mm-hmm.
Just simplify your work, your processes, so you just can focus on really what matters most and get what you need to get out there a lot more, like a lot faster and more efficiently.
Roland said, I got Camtasia because of Jewel over 3 years ago. I watched many of her videos. I remember when I had no clue how to edit.
Look at you now, Roland.
Yeah, and you're a pro at Camtasia now. And the cool thing with Camtasia is it's very user-friendly. Like I can take someone who has never edited a video before and teach them how to edit. And I've done it many times through my tutorials and through like one-on-one when we have our YouTube coaching clients. All right. Roland's project is recovery.
Yes.
That is the most important project.
That's a good focus project, Phil.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. I think we'll wrap it up here. Thank you, Rick, for your $10 donation, as well as Timothy
for the super sticker. Appreciate it.
And of course, everybody else who showed up this evening to spend time with us. We really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
We'll be back again next week, next Thursday, 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. Eastern. See you then.
Bye, everybody.
Bye for now.